Hey Diamonds, welcome back to my channel, Season's Greetings. I hope everyone is having wonderful holidays. I have a very special video for you today. I'm going to be talking about the new Naked 3 palette that just came out, and I picked it up at my nearest Sephora, so it is in stores now. It came out yesterday in stores. It was sold out online, didn't get a chance to get it then because I procrastinated, but I did get a chance to pick it up at Sephora when the first day it came out, so I'm going to review that for you, and I'm going to compare it to the Naked 1 and the Naked 2 palette. So let's get started. Okay, first let me talk about the Naked 1. The Naked 1 was an awesome palette, or is an awesome palette, and it has the furry case, which is very soft and nice, velvety smooth. It came with a flat shader brush, which is nice to have, and it came with all these shadows. So I believe there's 12 shadows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, there's 12 shadows in the Naked 1, Naked 2, and Naked 3 palettes. And I love these shadows. I love this palette. The mirror is about, it's a little small. It's kind of medium size in a sense. And this palette has like the gold, smoky tones, the coppery, the gunmetal tones. You got a couple of defining colors, which is like the darker browns and gunmetal tone. Then you have a few crease colors and lid colors. You have let's see, 1, 2, 3. You have, yes, 3 matte shades, which are Virgin, Naked, and Buck, and that's cool. Half Baked is a nice shimmery lid color. Everyone loves this. So all in all, this is a great palette, and I absolutely adored it when I first got it. Used it all the time. Moving on to the Naked 2 palette, which I think is absolutely awesome. And I think if you had to choose between the Naked 1 and the Naked 2, definitely pick up the Naked 2 palette instead, simply because you get some of the same shades in the Naked 1 and the Naked 2 palette. One shade in particular is exactly the same, and that's Half Baked, and that's right here. But then you also get this matte black, which is really good for your smoky eyes. You get a bigger mirror, you get a double-ended brush, you get that flat shader brush that's in the Naked 1, but you also get a nice fluffy blending brush, which is super cool. So Naked 1 and Naked 2 has similar tone shadows. They're very similar. They still have that golden coppery feel to them. So out of the two palettes, definitely, like I said before, I would get the Naked 2 if you were on a budget and had to choose between the two. The Naked 2 palette has 1, 2, 3, 4 matte colors, because it has that beautiful matte black, which is super pigmented and super dark, which I love. So yeah, that's that palette, Naked 2. Awesome. And the one that just came out, the Naked 3 palette, the packaging is very similar to the Naked 2. The only difference is the feel at the top, and of course the color, and the lettering is in gold. The Naked 2 palette, the lettering was in like a charcoal grayish color. Now you still have the double-ended brush. You got the flat shader brush, which comes standard in all the Naked palettes, but then you also have this stiff blending brush, which is much like the 217 brush from MAC. Now in the Naked 2 palette, that fluffy shader brush is much like the 224 brush from MAC, and then the other side, the flat shader brush, is much like the 239 brush from MAC. So just keep that in mind. Now this palette, I would say, is a must-have because it has the nice rosy shades, and they're just awesome, just beautiful. Then you have the dark browns. You still have some coppery shades in there. You still have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 matte shades. You have this dark brown, which is very matte. And then you have Nooner, you have Limit, and you have Strange. Strange is probably the only highlight color that they put in the palette, but that's cool because it's one of those highlight colors that looks good on everyone. And I have to say, these rosy tone, golden shimmery shades, kind of champagne-y golden shimmery cranberry shades, they really look good on every skin tone. So this is an awesome palette, and I definitely recommend it. It's just beautiful. It has the same size mirror as the Naked 2, same packaging pretty much, but I feel like it's more universal. But so out of all three palettes, I love the Naked 3 the best. However, I had to get all three because I just needed them. I don't know how to explain it, but I just needed them. But if you were on a budget and you had to choose 2 out of 3 palettes, definitely get Naked 2, Naked 3. Because with Naked 2, you get that matte black and you get a lot of similar shades as the Naked 1. So it kind of like cancels out the Naked 1 palette in a sense. But then Naked 3, totally different color range, totally different shades. And you get a different type of brush with this palette. So if you get the Naked 2 and the Naked 3, you get the fluffy shader brush, you get the stiff dome shader brush, and then you get 2 shader brushes. I'm sorry, let me say that again. You get the dome blending brush, you get the dome stiff blending brush, you get the dome loose blending brush, and you get the 2 stiff shader brushes. Okay, that's more like it. Had to get that out. My gosh. Okay, so you get a more wide range of brushes if you get those 2 palettes, and also you get different tone shadows. You still get those golden coppery shades, but then you also get the rosier toned champagne cranberry shades. So it's kind of like you getting the best of both worlds. And like as far as naked shades go, or neutral shades for the face, you get the best of both worlds with these 2 palettes. So yeah, that's it for my review. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to know, if you want to make an appointment with me to get your makeup done because you have an event coming up, or you just want to talk to me, let me know what you want to see a video on, you can definitely leave all your requests below, or you can hit me up on my email, and that's diamondslivinglovely@gmail.com. If you want to get your makeup done, go to my website, diamondslivinglovely.com, and leave that information there, and I'll be sure to get back to you. But that's it for my review, and thanks for watching. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. And remember, Naked 3! Yay! Naked 3! Okay. Bye. Talk to you soon. And remember to always, always live lovely.